Yeah, the draft today is brought to you by Dugout Mugs.
Bang.
Bang.
Also bald.
See, no. See?
Yes.
That's smooth. No follicles. I think you need follicles. Dugout Mugs, I forget that their code is Jake Sucks here. Jake Sucks gets you 35% off all MLB Dugout Mugs, wind-up season openers, and knob shots for their early bird Father's Day special. You can get whatever you want engraved in them. I almost wanted to use them for the draft today, which I think Jake just remembered because of that.
Let's get Dugout Mugs. They're the best.
Yeah.
And something I'm doing with them.
Yes. Oh, I got to hide
before we get rid of the chat.
Yeah, so today's draft is things you hold, which Jake studied hard for and remembered very well.
I got a lot of picks.
And he's got a great board. We need a piece of paper and a pen, I guess. I have a pen. There's a piece of paper, Beauty, if you have it. So things you hold is the draft today. I just hid the chat. We'll be back with you guys later. If this gets
tropical,
let's get tropical. Kind of your shirt.
I got a good one that I wrote down last night.
Okay, good for you.
Dugout Mugs, Code Jake Sucks.
Dugout Mugs, Code Jake Sucks. Yeah, so things you hold. I have a board, but let me see. And I really, really like it for me. I don't know what the audience likes or dislikes anymore. But I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 6 things on my board.
Okay.
And I really like 4 of them, or maybe 5.
I've currently got a board of 3 that I really like.
So I don't know if you guys are going to steal them or I'm going to get them. Sure. I never know.
I have no idea if there's going to, there might be 0 overlap.
And I think there's going to be I think there's going to be decent. I'm scared there's going to be all overlap.
Yeah. No, I think you can go
There's
either
a couple
way.
items, yeah.
Okay. What am I saying? Random number generator 1 through 100. What number did you write down, Jake?
I wrote 33. Larry Bird.
72. Larry Bird.
69 for the day.
6'9", BBD.
Shit.
Congrats.
69 day on hump day.
Can I put some huge make BBD sweat the rest of the day?
What?
Might throw off his whole draft.
Yeah.
We know how Twitter does verifications.
Yeah.
Johnny Laza just got one talking baseball. If BBD gets verified on 6'9", the world would end.
I mean, I'm guessing. It didn't. It already didn't happen.
I don't know if it's this round. I mean, talking baseball just happened, but we'll see. And I don't want that swimming in your head during the draft.
Yeah.
I don't know if we've ever given his Twitter to the people that do that.
33.
We can.
I mean, our agent didn't do that.
I think a while ago.
I don't think so. I mean, we did, but I don't think he did it.
Because you get put on the list, and then like it's the first week of every month.
Well, they do the top like 1% of active people in that field too. So they hunt it out. Yeah.
Really?
Oh.
So
they put out their new like application process thing, and you like the secret is like you have to have articles written about you, which has not happened.
Oh, I've got a couple.
Yeah. Your sinus has a bunch of articles about you.
And a bunch of articles written by me, so I might be able to do some journalist stuff.
81.
Wow. 72,
69. I'm going to take the wraparound. I want at least 2 of my 5.
Okay.
Tony Reale? Fuck. Not even that camera's not even on. Jimmy, piece of shit.
Tony Reale.
Nice. Go, Jake. Go, Jake. Go, Jake. Go.
I'll take number 1.
Okay. I was going to take the 2 pick if I got the first pick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We knew.
So, BBD, you've got 1-1. You didn't take it confidently. I'm swimming in your head. What is your number 1 thing you hold?
Maybe they're watching the draft and being like,
if he wins this one.
He doesn't flunk this.
Caesar thumb.
We'll verify that fucker.
Number 1 overall, I will take butts.
Oh.
Ooh.
Hold is I don't know if I want to hold a butt.
I like holding butts.
I like holding a butt.
Squeeze. placing. I don't know.
That's all in the holding
I touch
family.
your butt. Yeah, I mean, that's
Men, women,
a squeeze
I am
is
down.
a hold.
All right, butts.
No, butt's a good pick. Butt's a
Butts
good pick.
on 6-9 day.
Could have been on my board.
Could have been on my board.
But, you know, I've got
Taking the
a
number one
pretty
pick, I don't think I wasn't confident it was gonna get to me.
Was it on your
again.
board?
It was not on my most recent board.
Not on my board. So at 1-1, we'll see.
But
if
I
there's-
do like holding a butt.
I think it plays to the audience.
But you could hold a lot of body parts.
elbows,
I think
Elbows.
butts appeals to the masses.
holding
This is
noses.
the Family Feud answer for body parts.
But it's probably the number one body part to hold.
Yeah.
There's a couple other more controversial, I suppose. Okay, good pick, BBD. With the second pick, the pick I wanted, I'm going to do friendships.
Yeah, so that dances all around some of mine.
Right. Sorry if that ruins your board.
It doesn't, because I think I can still take mine, but it's very similar.
Okay. So, I mean, if it's just ruined your draft.
No, it didn't ruin my draft.
That's
Didn't ruin my draft.
okay. It's all right. Someone's got to finish
I'll ask.
first.
Can I ask an honest question?
That's what we're here for.
My first pick was going to be loved ones. Is that the same thing? Because I think loved ones is phrased better than friendship.
You can do it. I mean,
It's kind of because friends are such a big part of the loved ones group.
Yeah, I know. I'm asking honestly.
Yeah.
you can take it. I just
No, do you think?
I think it's too big an overlap.
I think I think so as well.
Like, yes, it is different, and
but
there's
then
more to it.
So
than
Jake's
that.
is just So
you'd take your family.
I'm guessing what I'm saying,
Right.
not from a strategic shit talking, trying to play offense or defense
No.
here. I think you should get like people in your life.
No.
Because if this draft is like friends, children,
I
loved
have
ones,
my
then it's like a
draft
bad
plan.
draft.
You can take family.
See, I don't think it should be allowed
Okay.
because I think it's all the same.
Well,
think
family's different.
I think that's too big an overlap.
yeah.
I mean, if you can pick family, that is separate from
Right.
friends. But
So it's what you
want
to do with your draft. I mean, I've got my board.
So if
picked
I
out.
take loved ones, then I'm taking family and friends.
I think loved ones is out. We all agreed on that.
I think we agreed loved ones is too big an overlap.
Okay. Well, I don't want just family because then it looks. I think the draft is lame. Then I think you should just get all people.
Nope. I took friendships.
I'm gonna go memories.
It's a good one.
That's like my whole life. I like
How
holding
many
on to
rounds are we
memories.
going, by the way, 4.
4 rounds. Yep. And then with my second pick, I'm gonna take puppy's paws.
It's a good one.
That is
So just the paw.
like when they give you like their paw,
Their
or you're
first
laying
paw.
with them and you
Okay.
hold like and you're holding that little puppy's paw in your hand. That's like you melt a little bit.
Little bit.
Especially if a little puppy gives you his paw,
Yeah.
you melt.
Yeah. No, it's good. I probably would have just went round with puppies and had the paw as part of the argument, but puppy's paw is good. Memories and puppy's paw. Okay, so I have in that realm. I kind of have I had a 1 that was just above that, because I think it's just an impactful moment that a lot of kids go through. I could see BBD taking this, and he's definitely not going to take my next pick, and you could.
Wow.
So I am going to take a baby bird. I think that's a moment every child comes across in their life, whether there's a nest in the backyard or if there's an injured baby bird, and you scoop it up and it's like you have life in your hands.
I've never had that moment, but
You're an animal hater.
I don't like birds.
Yeah.
Like a bird standing on your finger when you put the finger to the bird's chest and it steps up on your finger. If that's holding, that's cool. But like you mean like this
Baby bird.
Yeah, I've never really done that.
Oh, man. You got to. It's living. I hope you do one day. In the bird shirt, people.
Mostly,
That's how
I
you
think
put
it
on
would
a
just
show.
shit on you. That would be my biggest fear.
No, they're baby birds, Jim.
They poop,
Yeah, everybody poops. So do puppies.
not out of their
Their
paws.
paws are covered
I didn't
in
say
shit.
I was putting my hand up their anus.
That puppy's paw was covered in poop, and
No.
you have to know that.
No,
He grew up on a farm. It's horse poop.
Not the puppy I was talking about.
Big baby David, you are now the wraparound.
With My second pick.
Jimmy and I went a little more emotional than butts.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I think my next pick is on theme with our second round pick so far.
Okay.
So part of me wants to slide it to the third round, but you guys have hated when I play that game.
Well, it's the
so
same thing for the wraparound.
It's the same.
You have the next 2 picks.
These picks
I have
have
the next
no
2
value
picks. It doesn't-
round-wise.
Yeah.
I will just take baby humans.
Okay.
But babies.
Okay. I considered it. There's just a lot of pressure.
Yeah, holding a newborn scares me a lot.
I don't have fear. I've held enough babies to know, to be confident.
I like
I
holding babies.
love
Yeah.
holding babies.
But newborns, I love
It goes a little beyond the newborn state.
I'm not
once they
great
can,
at
once
it.
they can latch on a little bit.
Yeah.
I love it. Like you can pick them up 6
like
months
they're,
old
kinda
and later.
playing with you.
Yeah, and but
It's a strong pick. I thought it was going to be picked
on
in this
my board.
draft.
It's a great pick.
Thought it was going to be picked in this draft.
And then
So you relate babies to dogs and birds?
well, you picked puppy paws and baby birds.
It's good defense.
So-
Good defense, BBD.
So just-
Don't take that.
just so we're
Don't
all on the
take
same
that.
page.
Don't take that.
And then iPhone
Interesting.
Interesting, yeah.
Interesting.
or cell phones in general, I guess, but that's the one I own.
I mean, I hold it a lot.
Yeah.
And it's you do.
It feels
things.
weird when you're not holding it sometimes. 'Cause
Yeah.
It's but then it
Got
also
your good
scares
grip
me how
going.
much that feels.
If you think you lost it, that's one of my least favorite feelings in the world. You
Yeah.
guys can tell. I've done it in
Even-
the office
yeah.
a lot. Everyone can tell when I've
Precisely.
lost my phone because I just walk around kind of like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, because even when
Kinda
you're
like
when you're not holding it, it feels good to know exactly where it is and holding it metaphorically in your pocket.
I've recently fell in love with iPhone holders. I have one in the car now on my dashboard, and then I bought one for my bedside table so I can just have it propped up to look at and scroll and swipe. And I'm about to buy one. I have one for my desk at my office too. I still hold my phone a
Yeah.
lot, but I've been obsessed with. I wanted to get one
Having,
for
like, a
here
spot
so I can just
for
put
it.
it right here.
And I think the only
Yeah.
the only counter to that would be the getting away from holding the phone. Like if I'm going golfing or something, I don't want
it's
it.
like a relief.
There's
when
a
you're-
little bit of that, but
Yeah,
no,
everyone
I mean,
says that.
it might be my
and
most-
I never try to get away. I
could
don't
be my
like it.
most held item. So I understand where that pick came from.
In the third round, I'm happy with the value there.
Okay.
Jake,
I
you're-
don't think you guys are gonna take the other one that I think I want with my other pick.
So I have a specific one if we need it. The friendships, loved ones territory. So I'll let you guys decide. I was gonna say tools, and if I have to pick one, I'd say a hammer.
I think you got to pick one. Yeah.
Okay, I'll take a hammer then.
Yeah, I wouldn't have selected
Yeah,
it, but
that
it is
wasn't on
fun.
your board.
It's fun to hold.
Anyone that picks up a hammer,
They're fun.
you instantly have power.
So I have the wraparound here for my
If
next
you
two.
watched anyone in our
Your final
office
two picks.
pick up a hammer, which I've seen a lot of people do, they are instantly.
You're powerful.
You stand up stiff.
Yeah.
You're ready to go.
What'd you say?
Yeah.
It's great.
Thank
It
you.
was a great assessment of whose picks are around yours, Jake, because I wouldn't have ever picked it.
All
You're
right.
a hammer guy.
But it's a great pick. The second you said it, it's that is a great thing to hold.
Appreciate that.
So I have my next two picks.
You have the next two.
Okay. A stack of cash, fresh,
Ooh,
crisp
okay.
cash.
On my board.
You feel like
That's a good one.
you're powerful.
That's a good one.
Like if you get you have to go buy something. Like my buddy bought a car for like $3,000 in cash once, and he had the stacks, and we just passed it around the room, just like holding it. Like
Yeah.
holy smokes,
yeah.
that's a lot of money.
Holding like a legit stack.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
a band of crisp
It's
bills.
a sensation.
Yeah, that's
sensation.
that's a good way to put it. It's a sensation you don't realize you're gonna have.
I think it's similar to hammer.
yes, which is similar
Like
to my
the
fourth
power
pick.
a little bit. Okay.
Sword.
Ooh, interesting.
If
okay.
you are at like a museum and they have an exhibit and they give you that sword
Yeah.
and you hold it with both hands,
Yeah.
you're like, something gets put in your body, like blood starts flowing. You're like, oh my God, I kind of get why people like holding swords now.
It's a little bit of nerves there for me too. I mean,
Oh yeah, I don't want to hold it for a while.
In the baby realm for a little bit, similar things.
But like holding a
Worried about doing
sword.
damage. No, there's
You know that scene in Always Sunny when Charlie finds the sword by the the dump. He's like, look at this Alibaba store. Got a camel's hump right off its back. Drink the milk. Like, that's how powerful you feel.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good one. That's a good one. Great pick. Great pick. Okay.
Very happy with my board.
I've got one item on my board I can't believe is there. God, all right, let me think about this. I've got two things. Oh, man. I mean, there's a feeling. That's a sensation. I could see you guys calling cop-out, but it actually may be my most held item, a baseball.
No, it was on my board.
Yeah.
I had a few different balls in there. I think I kind of settled on. I'm not gonna pick it, so I was between that and like a football because you can't go multiple balls.
I don't want to
holding a football is a lot of fun.
I don't want to play offense for you, but I had some.
Holding a baseball.
Like right now, a baseball that I dropped the other day is sitting diagonally from the office, and I feel like a dog in a cage.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at us around the room, I usually have a blitz ball, baseball, bouncy ball, something in my
spark
hand.
catches.
My mom couldn't take me to the grocery store without me leaving with a ball.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I was just going to say ball. But I guess that would have been vetoed with the tool type situation. And then it would have been baseball.
Yeah.
Or like those pinky
And
balls.
you get a fresh baseball, and you work it a little bit. I mean,
I was actually going to say
I assumed it wasn't going to be there.
If you catch a baseball at a game, foul ball, it's a sensation. That would have been my thing because you see when they pass it around and everyone kind of holds it and goes, oh.
Yeah.
And that's cool.
Or if someone, I'll take that a step farther. If someone were to ever give you like a famous baseball.
Yes.
Like if we went over to Plouffe's house.
That time
and
your
he was
neighbor
like,
gave you that Babe Ruth signed baseball that the dog ate.
This was the game-winning. This is the final out of the 09 World Series.
Yeah.
Be like, whoa.
That's kind of a memory, which I drafted already.
Right, but it's not a baseball, which I drafted already.
Yeah.
Well, while we're talking about baseballs and memories, we've got on tap. The last baseball game I ever played senior year of high school, I walked away with the ball.
Look at that.
So I was pretty happy
Stole
with
it?
that walk.
So you must have really liked holding that ball.
Yeah.
Did you put it on like your shelf?
I have like a
so you
drawer.
can never hold it again.
I've held it since.
Okay.
I have like a drawer in my room of stuff
you.
that is like memories but isn't on display. It's a very weird drawer. Some childhood toys and stuff in there.
I'd like to see this drawer.
Yeah.
later.
Yeah, I
Picture of the
haven't
drawer.
looked. I haven't done a deep dive in there.
Okay.
And
Picture of the
probably-
Take a video. Put it on the
Picture
internet.
of the drawer,
Yeah.
please. What's your last and final
Probably
pick?
like 8 months or so I've done it. I'm trying to decide exactly how I'm gonna what I want to phrase this as.
Not a lot of
I will
people can relate
take
to that.
a solo cup.
Okay.
It can like whatever drink. I mean,
Interesting.
like any like drink and like at a party. I mean, like with that you're having a good time. You're doing something. Solo cups are kind of the most satisfying to hold, in my opinion. In that group, I mean, you can go with a bottle or a glass or whatever. I'll go with the solo cup. There's also the beer pong attachment to that. You're with friends, you're having a good time. It's kind of
There's a party
if you're
feel.
socially anxious, like I am a lot of times.
There's
it's a
a-
good security blanket.
It's a party
You can
feel.
go
There's
to
an
that.
there's an indie movie called Palo Alto with Ben Savage, Corey Matthews, and in it is talking to his younger brothers at a party for the first time or something like that, or someone's talking to him, and they're like, "Go talk to that girl," and he starts walking. He says, "Hey, you got to bring a cup in your hand for awkward silences," and it's like one of the more relatable lines I remember from a bad, not popular movie, and it's true. Like you're saying, for anxiety or awkwardness, like if you have a cup in your hand, you can just take a sip.
You're
You
there.
can, I gotta get a refill.
Cheers.
Do you need more? I need more.
Brush it
It's a helper. So I get that.
Even if you're not like
Hearing you
into
say that makes me
drinking.
think I should have had just like a beer can on my board.
So I
you can
considered
go
beer
can.
can. I thought that might be a little controversial, only because like I don't care about anything. I've never been a koozie person.
Oh, I hate koozies.
And there's
I'm not
a
a big
world
koozie
of
fan.
koozie people out there. So I don't know. I think beer can, like I think the koozie people would have came out. I've never understood koozies.
I don't
guess
like-
the fact that koozies exist. I mean, there's enough people that wouldn't resonate. With
I
just
mean,
holding
not
the
only do
can.
they exist, I mean, people are
It's an
passionate.
industry.
Yeah, koozie is just like one more thing.
Yeah.
I'd rather like now it's just one more thing I got to worry about losing.
And like if you're drinking a beer on a hot day,
Why would you put a winter coat on it?
yeah.
I'm with you,
I
man.
kind of want to hold it. So that's why I shied away from that. That's a good
So
pick, BBD.
and with the Solo, you really can go any liquid in there. It doesn't have to be alcoholic, but any of the alcohols are like allowed in that.
and
Like just the water we have at my house.
And
We
you
have,
know
like,
what,
a water jug and we do
BBD?
Solo
Like,
cups,
not
but
only is
that's
it
my house.
an anxiety blanket, which blanket was something that was potentially on my board, blanket/pillow. But for the Solo cup, there's also an appearance from the other side that, you know, if someone sees you with the Solo cup, they don't know if it's water, tea, booze,
Yeah.
or whatever. They kind
It
of
can be whatever.
they kind of respect that it's something.
Yeah.
It's something that you want to drink in a red cup. So it's a solid pick.
So the final board, BBD has butts, babies, iPhone, Solo cup. Jake has friendship, baby bird, hammer, baseball. I have memories, puppy paws, stack of cash, and a sword.
Yeah.
On my board, things that got left off. Baseball. Well, I had that, but you took it.
Oh.
Well, I didn't take it.
Whoops.
Because I got my 4 picks in before.
Sounds like that was pretty high up on your board.
No. I would have taken it because you took baseball after I was done with my draft.
Regret is an interesting thing. Don't
I
hold
had
on to
I had a
regret.
book. I don't think it would play with the audience, but like
I wrote a good book on
Like-
my board.
I like
good book is a
saying
good
that
paper
was funny.
paperback book with a bent spine, and like you're halfway through it. It just feels cool. And then I had an apple because holding an apple and
Sure.
biting into it, that first bite
I was trying to think of a
is
food.
kind of like a powerful
It's
feeling.
almost a ball. That should have been your play. It's the ball of
You
fruit.
can play with that.
It's better.
And
it doesn't
then
get beat up as
like a hot
easily.
cup of coffee on a cold day when you just kind of hold it with both hands and like have the smoke come up on your face. That's a good one too.
I think you go cup of coffee there because then you get the cold too. I know. I saw a cup of coffee
Yeah.
in the chat. And I was
If you
like,
get
yeah,
the
that's
cup of
powerful.
coffee.
I saw a lot of foods in the chat that I guess my brain didn't clearly jump there, but I mean, man, I saw someone say slice of pizza. Like that is kind of a
It was
power
on my
play.
board.
It goes by quick and sometimes can be messy.
And not
probably a
all of
food
them are
for me.
great to hold.
It's probably a food for
And
me,
you
but
wanna
I don't know if it's
stop
The,
slicing
holding it
pizza.
at
the
some point.
food I almost picked. The one I came closest to was an ice cream cone.
Okay.
But those can get
No,
messy.
because that
Yeah.
can, same with pizza. That's what I'm
yeah.
thinking. I kind of try to eat it before it
so
drips
it's,
on
it's
me.
the one I would have picked if I was going the
Yeah,
food
and that's the
route.
part for pizza. Like that first, when you pick up that first slice, and if you've got a little fold or whatever your technique
Yeah.
is, when you first hold up a slice of pizza, that's a good feeling. Like you're there.
I would have
at the
done if
reward.
I was doing food. I think I would have done burrito or like a burger that's like got the wrapping on the back.
Okay.
I guess a similar again because it can kind of fall apart
Yeah,
fairly easily.
I had In-N-Out when I was in California, and like you eat it while you drive, and they wrap it perfectly so you can hold the back end, doesn't drip on you and stuff.
I had
It's nice.
on my board, which again, the realm of sports gets tricky because there's a lot of items that are great. You know,
Personal preference
like
stuff.
golf club. You know, if I go to any house and there's like public golf club, whether it's a putting mat or someone just with a
Hockey
club
stick
out.
would have been
Yeah.
high on my board.
Yeah.
If I just see one around, you just grab it and start stick handling and stuff. And I'm sure for like lacrosse players, lacrosse is the only sport where like in high school they carry their lacrosse stick around in the hallway with them, just like doing that stupid thing.
Yeah, they just
Imagine any other sport doing that, like just walking around with a baseball, just check swinging all the time. Lacrosse players are weird with that.
yeah. Yes, do baseball players do that with like gloves or whatever if they've got it? Not really.
If you saw a baseball player walking down
Like
the hallway with
walking
a glove,
around.
throwing a ball in his glove like this, you'd be like,
Yeah.
"That's weird." But
Yeah.
lacrosse players,
It's not like wearing it, but like oh,
they
I
just
feel
do
the
it
ball.
in the hallway of high school. It's
Yeah.
really weird.
and like somehow don't get bullied.
It's socially acceptable. I always was like, "That's weird."
In the sports ball realm, wiffle ball bat, like those are. I play with
hate-
the one around here all the time.
Yeah, I hate
Blitz
the
ball
yellow
bat.
ones, which I think most people would go to.
I don't like those specific. Like I like our blitz ball bat a lot. And it's
The
like,
bats that we used to use when I was growing up, they were more similar to the blitzball ones.
yeah.
The yellow ones suck.
Yeah, I don't love those, but I'll play with it if I've got it. The pink balls.
Pinkies. I said that. I said if I was to draft a ball, it'd be a pinky.
Yeah,
Those are-
because before this morning I was talking to Luke and Sam, and I was like, if I just say the pink ball, do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
And they were like,
pinkies are famous.
I thought so.
That's my
those are
favorite.
fun to play with.
You know, if I have one in the office, if
Yeah,
you were to say I could go buy a ball, I'd say get me a pinky.
I'm going to the ball store. Another one. I had laser pointer on my list. Again, a feeling of power. Fun to play with. Expo marker was similar. Fun. I don't think it would have been a great pick, but
Sharpie.
came up to me. Oh, soft T-shirt was probably my most me specific pick. It's not even wearing it. Just like feel like someone's like, hey, feel this shirt.
Okay, that's interesting.
I don't think it would have been a successful pick.
It's an interesting twist because you do. I
Like
think
you're
you should-
walking through the store.
I think if you do that, it's got to be like sweater. Like someone when they get like a really comfy sweater and they're like, ooh,
yeah,
you get that. I can't wait to put this on.
TV remote by Zendino the Great's a good one.
It's a classic.
You're in charge of the room.
That's a classic. You have the power.
Yes.
Another power play.
You like learn your thing. Oh, cornhole bag.
Eh.
You made the list because I played cornhole a week ago and like just had a lot of fun tossing the bag to
Yeah,
myself.
it is.
Something to hold, yeah. All right, that's the holding thing.
Oh, deck of cards is the other one on my board that I was proud of and wanted to.
I like shuffling cards. I'll just sit there and shuffle them.
Shaky hands.
Yeah.
It's a bad time for me.
Good job, everybody. I'm happy with my
Wow.
board.
How about it?